EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Third-year man, Najee Harris. They'll get this to the 24, and it's second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. I think if we get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and they're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And Najee going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Running a jet sweep. This is Austin. And that is well right there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL in stopping the run.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
A gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. He's got good side. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
In motion goes the tight end. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one was accepted. Instead of a 3rd and 4, now they have to manage a 3rd and 9 after the delay of game. In motion comes the tight end left. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And that is incomplete. A nice play defensively, and that brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Steelers going to bring in Braden May in the punt. Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
53, ready.
Back to throw, Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he
Yo, what's good? Thank you for tuning in, baby. How y'all doing, man?
And just think, he's not through yet.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. Pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
53, ready.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. And the Rams at 2 and 4 here in the first half of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
32.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And the Fellows blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down in LA.
How best to describe that run? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
It's straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
He's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Stafford on first down. He's going to go on top for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Now it's Stafford. This is Hammer on the crossing route. He's driving. Ball goes for 16 yards and sets him up first and goal. To throw is Stafford. Yes, he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
3 tight ends up front here. Third and goal. Akers. And he's going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Oh, my goodness.
It's no good. Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit. And they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams on defense and that wins more.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Pickett a look to throw it here. That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact ball it's 4th down. That 4th down coming from Braden Mann. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Hamler now on the return. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Pickett. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Pickett back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught inside the 35. Still on his feet. Inside the 10.
So dude rolled out to the right, bro. That's crazy. That's a rollout. That's a rollout cheese right there.
Pat Freiermuth. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Boy, Freiermuth got to make that tackle. I mean, whoever that nigga was.
Yo.
What's cracking?
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Ready.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Stafford going to change it up here. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They run again with Harris. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Aaron Donald make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So Pickett is off to the sideline, and Chris Boswell is on for the Steeler field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Martin, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting to 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. 3rd and 2, Stafford. And able to find Higby. It's complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they have to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted.
Bro, I cannot. I don't know what this fucking play art shit is killing me. The passing shit is. I'm not used to. I can't even see it. Like he's releasing the ball so fast. I can't even see this shit. Bro. I'm not even holding.
Just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
In motion, the tight end. Off play action. Pickett. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer.
Like I can't. I thought I threw that up field. It's like I don't know. It's weird.
Contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
2nd and 10. It's Pickett again. He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Pat Freiermuth.
They got to get in there.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes our
like I don't know, like the.
nothing.
I think I have it on placement and accuracy. I'm not sure.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Like I thought I could have got that up over.
Cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll figure it out. It ain't gonna be hard to figure
their
out.
Next
So.
drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
That's a stupid pick, bro. Like,
sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford.
look, bro, like.
And that'll be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts.
That's crazy.
And that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37.
We gotta fucking figure that shit
5
out.
yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Stafford now to throw. Man open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Going up top
Like
for Cup.
Like, look at, bro, get this shit. It's like every deep pass I try to throw is the interception.
Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after
Like, that's a stat, bro. Like, what the fuck?
Right now, your
I don't know how he not getting
defensive coordinator is
that.
asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more.
There he goes, right side. Up the right sideline. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught at the 20. And
That blitz got to get in there.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 61 yards. And the Steelers are able to add on to their 1st half lead. Boswell for the extra point.
It's one of the two.
And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Rams nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
No, why I keep, like, thank you, shit. Same fucking formations and shit.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 30-yard
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
32.
Here's Stafford.
Now look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take
Like
over.
look at these passes, bro. Look at this shit. That shit's crazy.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Pickett sets up play action. Oh, he was hit.
Man, my niggas can't even turn around for the ball to get a pick. Nothing.
He's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw, Pickett. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3
I don't know what
timeouts.
formation I was in.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
first down.
Back to throw, Pickett. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll throw again with Pickett. And his throw here is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock.
Bro, look at these passes, bro.
Another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
Like, look at these passes. I'm going to have to put my shit on something else. I might have to put it on something else. These passes are terrible. Like, bad. Very, very bad.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. Now a timeout taken.
Passes are terrible.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Pickett.
Oh, I tried to get over there.
Name is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson in the final seconds of the
I ain't worried
first
about the
half. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
I'm going to have to put it on what you call it. Classic. Because these passes that I'm throwing with this shit, I don't like it. I don't know if I could change that shit now. But if I could, I'm going to change it. Like if I press pause.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
Let's see if I can pause it. Hopefully it let me. Controls, game controls. Oh, fuck, it's not gonna let me. Nope. Accessibility graphics.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Nope, it's not gonna let me. Damn. Well, we're gonna throw this game, chat. For real. I thought I could play with it. I played some games. It was, It wasn't too bad, but it was, it ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
Like, look how you throwing the ball, bro.
And my goodness, another interception.
Like, look how you throwing the ball. Shit is crazy. I can't get that shit. I can't get it to the sideline.
In this third quarter of play.
Like every pass.
Being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount
Every
to
single
much in a game
pass.
that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
So it don't really matter.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I can't even pick a play now. Pressing triangle like a motherfucker. I ain't got no coaching adjustment, no nothing. This shit's frozen. The clock running out though. I can't press none. I know y'all can hear the buttons, me pressing the button. Nothing.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yeah, I think they have it on placement and accuracy. I think I do.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because
he almost picked that shit off on the line of scrimmage. Dude almost picked that shit off the line of scrimmage.
A 25-point lead late.
Well, they got to stop that shit.
Enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Look at that. I mean, that's a bad pass, period.
Inside the 20.
It's a bad pass.
Get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping
it's definitely a bad out.
for them in this half.
I don't like the way he's throwing the ball
either.
either.
Downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Harris trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Again, it's Harris, and this time he is in. Touchdown.
Like, I just threw all these picks, dumb picks. Stupid picks. Some are open, like, dude, we're open. Some of these picks do wide open, and he end up undercutting the ball. I don't know. So, I'm through for 5 interceptions. 5 times 7 is 30 fucking 5.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped
5 interceptions.
He would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play on default.
The Rams offense at the line. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Stafford. Well, Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Montravius Adams with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss.
I did miss my extra point, though. I should have had 3 points. It was just, today was going to be a bad day.
He sends this one away. Yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second down, this is Harris, and he tries to power.
For the most part, defense has played well, but
to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he will get
boy, you know you can't go for on no 4th and 2. What the fuck is you doing?
A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They run for it with Harris. And he's got
you know, and damn well he can't go for on no 4th and 2. What he doing?
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
4th and 2 in the NFL.
I ain't tripping. No,
not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball is moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. First down, and they go back to Harris. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 68 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers just continue to roll. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Rams nothing.
Oh, yeah, these Rams are not. I mean, the Falcons are a little bit. Falcons, they're not the same,
To kick it away after the
but
touchdown.
it's not that far off. I mean, you have a better receiver over here.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return
So, you know.
set up here. There he goes, left side. And a terrific return as they finally do stop him, but not before he's inside the 15.
And that's the
But
type of return that puts a
pretty
tremendous
similar, though.
amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain
But I will
yardage
definitely
on this
be playing
play,
this
is
on
what we'll do going forward. If we
what you call
lose
it.
yardage, this is the play
sure.
call that I'll have ready.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
They'll run here with Akers into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Let that shit run out. I tried to dive in. I shouldn't have dove in. Should just let that shit. Yeah, but I'll play it on default. Definitely gonna play it on regular. That might do a lot better. I can't pick a play. This should not let me pick a play.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after
I'm
this.
gonna say shit doing it again.
They'll look to run with Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams are finally into the end zone.
How the fuck am I home? How are you home and you iced at home? What kind of shit, dumbass shit is that?
Just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to throw the ball with this shit.
Gold now to kick it away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll get this to the 32.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, But they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on
Come on,
the good
Ho-Chet.
stuff.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You shouldn't even call her. Najee shouldn't even call that shit.
From watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, their passing
Like it's
attack,
number 90.
even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now again, running left is Harris.
Oh, dude, it said I broke the, forgot what that shit was called. The,
Here's another carry for Harris.
broke the,
A little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 30.
I forgot what it was called. The
But now he
fucking,
appears to be in some pain. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here.
goddamn-
Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
y'all know it.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the
I broke the, it was a field goal record I broke.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I don't know what the fuck it really was, to be quite honest.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, their defense has really struggled. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford.
Look at this fucking pass, bro. Look at these passes.
Another interception. Duke Dawson picks it. And the Steelers take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I'm gonna show y'all at the end of the game on my settings so y'all can see my settings. So y'all know that I'm not tripping. I don't know what the fuck is going on with these passes, bro.
The Steelers
This shit is
offense here
insane.
now ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball. And a comfortable
I'm gonna show y'all.
fourth quarter lead.
Show y'all my settings.
And he put up a
That
good
shit is
fight, but he's
insane.
gonna be taken
I don't know
down
what the fuck
behind
is
the line
on,
of
but
scrimmage. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game.
my defense been playing
And what a fine line
fairly
it is about
well.
what they're trying to get done,
It's
because
just the offense and throwing this
so
fucking
you
ball.
obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
And now off to the races down the right side.
We got a female on the sideline.
Again,
Like, that defense been playing really well.
they just added their totals.
It's these fucking interceptions, man.
Down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's
Somebody
bring
got
some pressure.
pancaked over there.
So this is kind of a tendency
I think that was
right
that,
here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take
what's
it
that nigga
all the way
name?
into the end zone.
Boswell
I think
good
that
with the
safety
extra
guy,
point.
boy, somebody got
And this
fucked
one
up in
was
the middle of
over
the
a while
field.
ago as they just add on to that big lead.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
I can't complete no passes downfield. Like, and plus, these are like intermediate passes. So if I'm gonna throw intermediate passes,
The LA offense ready
like
to
that
go
shit
for
got to
their
be
next
way
drive.
better than that.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. On the counter, this is Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get your reset.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Omaha, ready to move.
Back to throw, Stafford. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Montravius Adams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. So now
57.
Stafford and the Rams after the sack. They're staring up at a 3rd and long.
They'll set up to throw. And that is
What's that? Good accuracy.
And that's another play that's painted a picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Austin. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. On first down, it's Warren, and that one blown.
Yeah, we can get this shit, get this game over with. Yeah, I'm definitely playing on that. What you call it though?
Everything defensive tackle. Aaron Donald, the one who made the play there. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll keep it on the ground. Warren.
It's a hit stick, and I don't know what kind of move he did.
62 yards rushing for now to this point.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his
So he
runners,
try to kick a field
run
goal?
around the offensive
The
line in
fuck?
pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A 56-yard attempt.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Oh man, I
This
threw
game was
fucking
over a long
6
time
or
ago.
7 picks.
And you noticed
Oh,
they
that
did
shit
not
is
want to slow
ugly.
down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So finish this, get this game up
So
out
for
of
the
here.
Steelers, they remain as hot as anyone. 6 and
Yeah, that I'm not feeling that shit. Oh shit, excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna turn that shit off. I don't like that shit at all. Franchise settings, league settings, gameplay settings, user settings. Yeah, that it was. I think I had it on ball placement. Oh no, accuracy. Excuse me. Yeah, placement and accuracy. 2020. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know what. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for a fact. For a fact. Okay, 720 is on placement. See, I don't know what like my shit was fucked up. Like I don't know why that shit was on 2020. Auto flip. I don't like that on. I like that off. Control player art. I don't know what the fuck that is. Control player art. Whatever. I don't know what the fuck that is. See, that's probably where I fucked up because that's supposed to be on 7 and that bitch on 20, bro. My son probably was fucking with because he was. I don't know. Like that shit is wild. I ain't never had no shit like that.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Yeah. So I don't. 2020, bro. Maybe that's why that motherfucker moving so fast and it was fucked up past. I have the slightest clue, but that shit was on 2020. I don't know why it's on 2020. I never had it on 2020. So I mean, that's probably something I should have checked before. But we are there now. So yeah, like I don't know what the fuck that is. But at the end of the day, I do want to try to play the game. I don't even want it on placement. I don't know why my settings was like that. Like the slightest clue why my settings was like that. But anyways, we're gonna put it on classic. Let's put it on classic so we ain't even gotta worry about none of that shit. We ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. We definitely gonna play it on classic and leave it on classic. So like, I don't know, I ain't like me throwing the ball like that. I've never thrown the ball like that. So I don't know what to tell you on that part. Like I've never done that shit. Like those passes that I was throwing was fucking wild. Now my shit was on 2020 ball placement and accuracy. I normally play on placement only, but I don't know why it was on 2020, but it was. So we just gotta roll with what that shit was on. I have the slightest clue why that shit was on that like that. Don't know. Don't know. I don't. No one plays like that. No one plays with that shit on like that. So, um, yeah, that's that with that. Like, fuck that. Like, that shit was trash. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Kyle Benoit can go. Lambo Joseph. 1 year. Like that shit irked the fuck out of me, bro. I could not throw the ball. Like, couldn't throw the ball. Cam Akers is 24. Hmm. He did now. We'll hold off on him. So we'll take that L. You know, I just joined this league. This is my first game in this league, and I don't know. We'll be ready against the Cowboys. Best believe that. We definitely be ready versus the Cowboys. Shit. Thank you guys for tuning in. Catch you guys on the next one, and see you soon.